The end is never the end is never the end is loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, it looks so pretty. This game looks so good. I've been waiting for this. I'm still the, wait a sec. Best employee ever. There we go. And honestly, I just want to do the main game again. I want to see if the story has changed anything. I want to know what has changed since the original by going through the original storyline. Let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, Mr. Narrator.
When
Where
Stanley
could the
came to a
other
set of two
coworkers
open
be?
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, let me just do what you tell me to do, because I'm a good employee, and there's absolutely nothing sinister going on in
Yet
this
there was
office.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
yesterday,
up to his
tomorrow.
boss's office,
It was yesterday,
hoping he
tomorrow.
might find an answer there.
Who moved my desk? Someone fire the paper guy. I love this. I can like actually read everything now because it's actually in a good quality. Everyone is unique. Most of all, you. I want to go in, but no, it's not the time for the broom closet ending. I want to know if anything has
Coming to a
changed.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can I go in this door? No. Okay. There's the executive bathroom. Still the same. The beige pages. Is the yellow pages copyright? Is that a thing? I can just open this? Can I go in the elevator? Does it go anywhere? Questions for another time. No. How's that mean story?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again
Is there always a
stunned to
security
discover
camera
not
in
an
here?
indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
8,
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
8, 8, 8, 8.
8.
That is still my favorite thing.
Stanley
2,
just
8,
sat around
4,
twiddling his
5.
thumbs. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
It is not
Stanley
random. That
happened to
number is
input the
ingrained
correct
into
code.
my skull.
by
Why is
sheer
it so
luck.
dark?
Amazing. He
Oh my
stepped
God,
into the
so
newly
dark.
opened
That was creepy.
passageway.
Okay, no, it's fine. No, this game got creepier. I really want to like increase my brightness settings because like I don't remember this hallway being this creepy. I can't see any part of this elevator. No. I left my brightness default. Loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I can go back up. Can I press up? Was that always an option?
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I don't know, dude. I didn't know I could do it. I didn't know it was an option. Can I just keep going back and forth?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
I'm just doing my thing.
I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
You never told me I had to do your thing. I realized I was locked into your little existence.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I was gonna let it go, but you're being a dick. Back up we go.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time?
What?
The suspense is killing me.
I'm just doing this to mess with you, man. You know what? Sometimes you bug me and sometimes I bug you, and this is what we do. It's fun. It's fascinating.
Oh my God. It's the boss's office.
Yeah. Big surprise.
This
Big
absolutely
shocker.
changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Stanley Parable, please hold. Take your time. The only thing you need to process is that you're a terrible person and I want to make your life difficult because you make my life difficult and...
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Cool, I didn't finish my thought. Yeah, you make my life difficult, and I'm not a terrible person. Like, I'm okay, I'm decent, I guess. We're just petty. Me and you is just a universal thing where we just go back and forth being petty.
All right, I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
I mean, you know what we're gonna do, right? You know. Given the option, I have to do it.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
For me, this is stale and repetitive. Do you know how many times I've been through this building?
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
It's
but the suspense,
office. Don't
the
mess
agony
with me.
of waiting
It's always
and
going to be the
anticipating
office.
and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't
yes.
want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Go for it. I have
There we
all
go.
day, my dude.
Isn't this so much
It's still
more
gonna be The
exciting? You know,
Office,
Stanley,
because it
it
is.
seems like nowadays
some
the
part of
only
me
thing
wants
that
it to be
audiences
better,
want
but
is to
no.
be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very
that's kinda what
moment
I'm
that
looking
things
for.
get started.
But
where's the
it's not going to
tension?
be that.
Where's the
It's gonna be
trust
The
in
Office.
the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique
it's kind
and
of
different.
insulting, 'cause
It's
I've
not
literally
like
been in this
anything
office
else
for
out
like
there. You
3
see,
months.
I want stories that surprise me, Stanley.
Yeah,
I want to have
me
to
too.
think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people
Which one
like
of
you
those
so
does the
much,
Stanley
Stanley.
Parable do?
Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to
God,
you.
I hope not.
Which is why...
Dude,
I
that
didn't
just
know when to
kinda
spring this on
ruined
you,
your
but,
game,
well,
honestly.
I've gathered a little press conference for you so that you can
Wait, what?
talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not
I
much
work
for
in
the
an
public eye,
office.
but I thought
I'm
it would
employee
especially mean a
427.
lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They
That's
really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know
Hey.
if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Oh. Okay. There's actually something up here.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
All eyes on Stanley live on stage. Dude, I just wanted to mess with you. I don't actually want to go do a thing. I don't like being put on the spot like this. I just wanted to find you content. Maybe piss
Yes,
the narrator
here
off
it
a
is,
little bit.
just through this door.
It's a very unassuming door. Oh, it's that door. Can I go through this door? The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable. Stanley. That's me? Fine. Wait, no. I'm getting excited. Every time I get excited,
Right. Are
things
you
go
ready?
bad.
I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be
47.
yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
Thank you.
Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Now, at this point, I don't assume good things from this game. I assume bad things. I assume I'm going to go through that door, and this is going to be a huge setup for the narrator to make me look like an idiot. And you know what? I refuse. He does that too much. I don't know what to do. Like, it can't go well, but surprise me with your engaging... Oh, no. No, there's... Wait, it just restarts? That's... Wow. Something happened and somehow I still feel like an idiot.